So, hey, I had to get on real quick. I'm a little peaky. So, yeah, I had to get on real quick because I had been running around doing so much, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you didn't even vlog. Tried to take some pictures, tried to do a couple of things to no avail. So, it's about 10 o'clock. My little beauty bug is in the shower right now. My son is doing something on his phone, and I'm just like, okay, hurry up and get on while you still looking some type of way. So anyway, basically I just wanted to get on to just encourage those who are just going through. At this point, it's so much going on, and I think we get overwhelmed with so much that's going on with social media, so many people doing research and providing information, and we get overwhelmed. And I'm only speaking from a space of experience. This may not be true for everyone, but because it poses to be true for myself, I wanted to get on and just speak from my perspective of being overwhelmed. I just basically want to say be encouraged and just really try to chime in on focusing on yourself and your happiness and what makes you at peace. Focus on what your talent is, what I'm learning right now, and I'm going to revisit reading the book Think Like a Monk by Shetty. And the book talks about just mindfulness. And one of the things that I adore is when he talks about finding your Dharma. And basically, Dharma is, I think it's like, I don't know exactly where it originated from. I know is it Buddhism? No, I don't know. I'll have to double check and see. But anyway, Dharma is basically, it's like two things that coincide together. It is your talent, like your skill, whatever it is that you're good at, and providing a service to the world who is in need of that. So your Dharma is like both of them working together. So I feel like I found my Dharma, but I'm still kind of a little bit leery, with it or whatever. But for the most part, I feel pretty good with it. Anywho, I'm going to start back reading that book because I know that book gives me a lot of insight on what it is that I want to do right now. And the fact that I'm really focusing on that, my Dharma, I have been in the most peaceful place. And that doesn't exclude me from having natural emotions, feelings, and thinking of those things. I'm not excluded from that because I'm human. I'm not a robot. So I do feel the things that are going on around me, and more so because I believe that I am an empath. I feel those things more so as well. But because I'm focused in on my Dharma, that is where my focus is. And I feel so at peace, and I feel like I can accomplish those things. One of the things that I've made a priority is to get up, do my makeup, and start learning, start growing. Like I said, I'm just getting better. My creativity is expanding, and just being in a place where I can put certain things together and use my creative green thumb. I feel so good. And so I just want to encourage someone who is feeling down. You can do it. Like, I have been down. I'm currently still going through a child support battle right now. First it was a custody battle, now it's a child support battle, and I'm still being completely disrespected, blatantly disrespected by my daughter's father. Like, it's just crazy. And of course, it does make you feel some type of way, but when you're focused in on your Dharma, and when you know your work, and when you have done the work, or you're doing the work in the process, those things won't even matter. And so I can safely say that I'm at a place of peace. And so despite what's going on around me, I'm focused and I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. I wanted to also follow back up on my business. I know I didn't chime back in. And I wanted to chime in on just giving an update of what happened. I want to say it was Saturday. I was trying to get my bank account open for my business because as of July 1st, I'm officially a business owner, so I'm super stoked about that. But I have to get everything up and going. There are some things that I'm learning after that I probably should have did prior to me starting my LLC. But because I really don't have anyone really taking me under their wing and walking me through step by step, I'm literally learning as I go. So of course there are some things where it's like, okay, well, I didn't know that, but now I do. So I just have faith that God is going to see me through the steps in the future so that I'll know for future reference. But anywho, I ended up not being able to open up the bank account, and it's literally been a ball of emotions even with this business, because it seems like one thing will go well, then something will hit, and then things will go downhill, or I'll get information that's not the best. And so then I'm kind of down and I'm feeling a little discouraged. And then literally minutes or a day after the discouragement, I'm back encouraged and things pick back up and I get, great information and it helps me through. And it's yin yang. Like, just so many things that I've been dealing with. I'm just like, okay, that's yin yang. That's yin yang, from my daughter and her emotions and feelings to even myself, and to just the things that are going on around me. I'm like, this is yin yang. This is yin yang. So anyway, I'm learning to deal with that, because that was one of my biggest challenges, is just accepting and kind of going through the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, and all things in between, because that's just a pattern of life. That's the balance. So super stoked. That's what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow, opening up my business account and starting to establish business history and look for training so I can start my my business. So be encouraged, because it's possible. It's possible. Literally, since I've started my business and I started just a milestone journey, I started little notes in the notes on my iPhone. And I'm the type of person where I'm just like, okay, it's in my head, so why do I need to write it down? Writing has just never been my thing, so that's never my go-to. But I can honestly say, since I've actually been writing these things down, these milestones, the dates that I've accomplished these things, or when I started, when I tell you I have been feeling so empowered, so accomplished, just by seeing it. It's something about seeing the progress that you've made. And so if you are not someone who writes down, just where you are, your thoughts, and date them, always remember to date them so you can see that even when it doesn't seem like you're making progress, you really are making progress. Because I literally started this journey. First, it was like in February, and then I canceled everything. And then I started back up in March. And so I'm just like, I'm so proud of me because I got discouraged with finances. I got discouraged with my credit, dropping a little bit because, the cost of living has gone up. So it's hard for me to keep on top of just some of my spendings because I'm being forced to spend, the amounts that have increased. And so I had been discouraged. So I'm like, okay, I can't start my business right now. I have to stop. So I canceled everything. And then it was just something wrestling in my spirit. Like I could not do it. Is that a double negative? I could not do it. Anyway, so literally like a month later, 30 days, I want to say it was probably approximately 30 days. I was just like, you know what? No, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it unapologetically, step in this thing, faith walk. We're doing this. And so here it is, July. Started in March and now we're here in July, and I just saw so many milestones that were complete. So I wrote down the different things that I needed to do for my business, and I wrote down the dates where I either had it completed or when I got it done. And man, it just gave me an extra burst of encouragement. So I wanted to get on real quick just to say that, because I know I have been running around. I think the last time that I had got on, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do like weekly vlogs, because I don't always get a chance to sit down and finish my thought most times. Like right now, I got to get my kiddos because it's late. I was just like, oh my goodness, like it's going too many days without me following back up, and I got to keep this documentation. And again, I just felt so good. So again, if you're feeling, discouraged and you're feeling any type of way, get up, do your makeup, put on your favorite outfit that hug each and every curve, and it accentuates all of your positive features or good features or your best features, and feel good about yourself. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Even if you feel like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to have to take off all of my makeup at night, because a lot of times that's what I used to do. I'm just like, no, I don't want to put on any makeup because I know when I get done I'm gonna have to take it all off and I'm gonna be lazy. Get up and force yourself to do it, because I guarantee you, when you look your best, you're going to do your best. You're going to feel your best. And so anyway, in closing, make sure you start living and not just existing. Until the next time, TTYL.